Life's true essence. Embracing the present life isn't a race to the finish line, nor is it a puzzle demanding solutions. It's a fleeting masterpiece meant to be experienced in its raw, unfiltered beauty. Yet so many of us live like prisoners of time, rushing to achieve, striving to control, endlessly chasing what we believe will bring happiness. In doing so, aren't we missing the essence of life? As the Japanese philosophy of Ichigo-ichi teaches us, one time, one meeting. Every moment, no matter how ordinary, is unique and unrepeatable. Imagine this. What if the key to loving your life again wasn't in chasing more, but in feeling more, in savoring each breath, each interaction, and life's simplest pleasures? Zen wisdom offers a guiding principle. When walking, walk. When eating, eat. These words call us to awaken, to be fully present, to let go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. When you do, peace begins to replace chaos, and gratitude flourishes where dissatisfaction once grew. What if this year became the moment you stopped rushing and started truly living? By embracing life's impermanence, you can free yourself from stress and uncover the joy hidden in plain sight. 1. The uniqueness of each moment. Picture the first snowfall of winter. Each snowflake, intricate and unique, drifts down and melts away the moment it touches the ground. These snowflakes mirror the moments of our lives, fragile, fleeting, and beautiful. How often do we let these moments slip by, consumed by distractions or endless pursuits? Ichigo-ichi reminds us, every moment is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once it passes, it's gone forever. Life isn't measured by milestones, but by the simple, irreplaceable moments we experience each day. Think about your morning coffee. Do you rush through it, already consumed by the tasks ahead? What if instead you paused, felt the warmth of the cup, inhaled the rich aroma, and savored the first sip as though it were your last? Suddenly, a mundane act transforms into a moment of joy, fleeting yet unforgettable. To embrace Ichigo-ichi, start by slowing down. Take deliberate pauses to immerse yourself in the present, whether it's feeling sunlight on your skin, hearing a loved one's laughter, or appreciating the stillness of a quiet evening. Next, practice gratitude. Reflect on the moments that bring you peace or joy, no matter how small. Over time, you'll realize life isn't lacking. It's overflowing with treasures waiting to be noticed. Finally, let go of perfection. Like snowflakes, no moment needs to be flawless to be meaningful. Even in challenges or mundane tasks, beauty exists, if only we open our hearts to see it. 2. The beauty of impermanence. Imagine a cherry blossom tree in full bloom. Its delicate petals sway in the breeze, radiant yet fleeting, soon carried away by the wind. The blossom's beauty lies not in their permanence, but in their brevity. This impermanence reminds us of a profound truth. Everything in life is temporary, and it's this transience that makes each experience precious. If cherry blossoms bloomed year-round, would we still marvel at them? In the same way, life's fleeting nature gives meaning to every experience, from a shared laugh to the quiet stillness of a sunset. Yet, we often forget this truth. We cling to what we have, fearing loss, or overlook the beauty in front of us, assuming it will always be there. But what if we embraced impermanence instead of resisting it? Impermanence isn't a curse, it's a gift. It teaches us to treasure what we have. Start by practicing gratitude. Notice the small, often overlooked joys, a stranger's smile, the warmth of your bed, the sound of rain. These moments are treasures because they are fleeting. Let go of perfection. Life's beauty often lies in its imperfections, a chipped mug that holds your coffee, shared laughter in difficult times, or tearful goodbyes that make reunions meaningful. Finally, let impermanence inspire action. If you knew this moment could never be repeated, how would you approach it? Would you speak kinder words, listen more intently, or seize the opportunities before you? Life is a series of fleeting moments, each one an invitation to live fully. Like the cherry blossoms, we are here for a short while. In that time, let us bloom with all the beauty we possess. The art of living. 5 transformative practices. 3. The freedom of single tasking. Imagine a musician tuning a guitar. If they try to adjust all the strings at once, the result is chaos. No melody, no harmony. But when they focus on one string at a time, the instrument begins to sing. Life works the same way. When we juggle too much at once, our days become noisy and fragmented. But when we give our full attention to one task, we create harmony in the present moment. In today's world, multitasking is worn like a badge of honor. We answer emails while eating, scroll through social media during movies, or half listen to loved ones while planning tomorrow's tasks. Yet this constant division of attention leaves us exhausted and unfulfilled. Buddhist wisdom offers a simple, transformative solution: single tasking. Do one thing at a time and do it fully. Think about the last meal you ate. Were you truly present, savoring each bite? Or were you distracted? Now imagine eating mindfully, observing the colors, textures, and flavors. Each bite becomes an experience, not just a task. To embrace single tasking, start small. Choose one daily activity to do mindfully. Walk without rushing. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Listen to the rustling leaves and notice your breath. Set boundaries. Minimize distractions by turning off notifications or closing unnecessary tabs. Whether you're working on a project or spending time with loved ones, give it your undivided attention. Cultivate patience. Slowing down helps you let go of the urge to do everything at once. Like tuning a guitar, the beauty lies in the process, not just the result. Single tasking transforms the mundane into the meaningful and reconnects you with the present. Releasing regret and anxiety. Imagine walking through life carrying 2 heavy suitcases, one filled with regret, the other packed with anxiety. Each step becomes unbearable, yet neither suitcase is necessary. Regret ties you to the past, and anxiety chains you to the future, robbing you of the only certainty, the present. Buddhist philosophy teaches us to let go of both, to travel lighter. Regret whispers, "You should have done better." Anxiety warns, "What if things go wrong?" But neither voice speaks to the now. Reflect on a past mistake. Did replaying it in your mind solve anything or only deepen your pain? Regret is a teacher, not a prison. Extract its lesson, then let it go. Likewise, anxiety pulls you into a future that hasn't arrived. When fears arise, ground yourself in the present. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, the beat of your heart, the ground beneath your feet. These remind you that right now you are safe, and this moment is enough. Incorporate these practices into your life. Transform regret. Ask, "What did I learn?" Turn lessons into wisdom, not burdens. Anchor yourself. Practice grounding techniques. Notice 5 things you see, 4 you can touch, and 3 you hear. Let go. Release the grip of the past and future. Peace is found in today. Letting go lightens your journey and opens your heart to the beauty of the present. 5. Loving more deeply through awareness. Picture building a sandcastle on the shore. You pour your heart into shaping its towers, decorating it with shells, knowing the tide will eventually wash it away. Relationships are like sandcastles, beautiful, meaningful, but impermanent. This impermanence is not a reason to despair, but a call to love more deeply. Buddhist wisdom reminds us, every meeting is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Whether it's a lifelong friend or a stranger you encounter briefly, each interaction is unique and unrepeatable. Awareness of life's fleeting nature doesn't diminish love, it magnifies it. It reminds us to stop taking others for granted and approach every interaction with gratitude and presence, to love more deeply. Listen fully, set aside distractions. Hear not just words, but the emotions behind them. Make eye contact, nod, and let others feel seen and heard. Express gratitude. Don't wait for special occasions. Thank someone for their kindness, or simply appreciate their presence in your life. Treasure moments. Treat shared experiences, whether a quiet dinner, a walk, or a phone call, as sacred. When we love with awareness, relationships deepen and connections become extraordinary. The art of living, embracing life's lessons. 6. Creating joy through attention. Picture a field of wildflowers, each petal bathed in sunlight. Without the sun's warmth, those flowers would wither, unnoticed and unappreciated. Attention is like sunlight. It illuminates life's simplest details, allowing them to bloom into profound joy. Yet in our fast-paced, achievement-driven lives, we often overlook these small treasures, searching instead for happiness in grand milestones. True joy, however, is not found in some distant future. It's hidden in the tiniest, most present moments. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that joy blooms in the smallest of things. A smile, a breeze, a kind word. Think of the last time you paused to savor a moment, the warmth of your morning coffee, the laughter of a loved one, or the gentle sound of rain. These seemingly insignificant moments are the threads that weave a life of contentment. To cultivate joy through attention, reflect on daily joys. At the end of each day, identify 3 moments that brought you joy, no matter how small. Write them down to remind yourself of life's quiet abundance. Practice mindfulness. Engage fully in daily routines. Savor the flavors and textures of your meals. Feel the rhythm of your steps as you walk, and listen to the sounds around you. These small acts of attention transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Joy doesn't demand grand gestures or perfect circumstances. It asks only for your presence. Like sunlight nurturing wildflowers, your attention has the power to reveal life's hidden beauty. 7. The illusion of control. Imagine standing in a river, trying to push the water in the direction you think it should flow. Your arms tire, frustration builds, and yet the river continues on its path, indifferent to your struggle. This is what life feels like when we cling to the illusion of control. We try to shape every detail, predict every outcome, and eliminate uncertainty, only to end up exhausted and overwhelmed. Buddhist philosophy teaches us that peace comes not from controlling life, but from surrendering to its flow. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means finding freedom. Life, like a river, is unpredictable. It twists and turns, bringing both calm and turbulence. Resisting these currents creates stress, while acceptance allows us to move with grace. To release the need for control. Focus on what you can influence. Concentrate on your actions and attitude, not the outcomes you can't guarantee. Trust the process. Embrace uncertainty. Remind yourself that life's greatest opportunities often arise from the unexpected. A river's currents may carry you to places of beauty and growth. Practice gratitude. Shift your focus from fear to appreciation. Gratitude grounds you in the present and eases the need to control. The river of life doesn't need your control, it needs your trust. Let go, flow freely, and find the peace and freedom that await. 8. Finding growth in discomfort. Imagine holding a piece of raw gold ore. At first it appears dull and unremarkable, but when exposed to fire, its impurities burn away, revealing brilliance. Challenges in life are like that fire. They test us, stretch us, and sometimes burn, but they also refine us, making us stronger and more resilient. Even pain is a teacher, offering lessons that deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world. In modern life, we're conditioned to seek comfort at all costs, avoiding challenges, numbing pain, and escaping discomfort. Yet avoidance leads to stagnation. True transformation requires stepping into the fire. Think of a time when you faced a significant challenge. At the time, it may have felt overwhelming, but looking back, can you see how it shaped you? Perhaps it taught you patience, built resilience, or revealed inner strength you didn't know you had. To find growth in discomfort. Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities for growth. Pause and reflect. When discomfort arises, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Look for the lesson within the struggle. Embrace the process. Growth often feels messy and uncertain. Trust that the fire is refining you, even when it feels intense. Discomfort is not the enemy. It's the catalyst for transformation. When you embrace it, you allow life's challenges to shape you into something extraordinary. Lessons for a life you love. 9. The power of letting go. Imagine a tree weighed down by dead branches. Though these branches no longer serve the tree, they drain its energy and block sunlight from reaching its vibrant leaves. When the tree is pruned, it breathes again, growing taller, stronger, and more vibrant. Life is much the same. Clinging to possessions, people, or outcomes that no longer serve us is like carrying dead weight. Letting go creates space for new growth, joy, and freedom. In Buddhist philosophy, letting go is central to finding peace. Suffering often arises not from events themselves, but from our attachment to how we believe things should be. We cling to expectations, material possessions, and relationships, thinking they define us or provide security. But this clinging binds us, creating fear and robbing us of tranquility. Think back to the last time you lost something, a job, a friendship, or even a cherished object. Initially, the loss may have felt unbearable, as though a part of your identity had been stripped away. But over time, you adapted. Perhaps you discovered new opportunities, strengthened other connections, or realized that you didn't need what was lost. Letting go doesn't diminish who you are. It reveals your strength and resilience. Practices for letting go. Start small. Reflect on your attachments. Is there an object you no longer need, a grudge you've been holding, or an unrealistic expectation? Release one today. Donate an item, forgive someone, or simply say, I let this go. Journaling exercise. Write down your worries. Acknowledge them and visualize placing each on a leaf floating down a river. This practice fosters acceptance and peace. Shift your perspective. Understand that letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making room for growth and possibility. Like pruning a tree, releasing what no longer serves you allows you to grow in unexpected and beautiful ways. 10. Living with intention. Imagine planting a garden. Each seed holds the potential for something beautiful, but requires care and attention to flourish. Similarly, the intentions we set shape our lives. Too often we move through life without planting seeds of purpose, letting distractions carry us aimlessly. Living intentionally transforms each moment into an opportunity to cultivate a life you truly love, a life of meaning and fulfillment. In Buddhism, intentionality is key to living a purposeful life. When we act with awareness, every choice becomes infused with meaning. Instead of reacting to habits or external expectations, we take deliberate steps aligned with our values. Practices for living with intention. Set daily intentions. Begin each day by deciding how you want to show up, For example, today I will approach my work with focus and gratitude, or I will make time for meaningful connections. These intentions guide your actions and mindset. Stay grounded. When distractions arise, ask yourself, does this choice align with my purpose for today? This simple question refocuses your energy. Be patient. Like seeds, intentions take time to blossom. Consistent care and awareness transform them into a fulfilling life. Living with intention doesn't mean perfection. It means being present and conscious of how you spend your energy. With each deliberate step, you cultivate purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Bonus lesson: loving your life by loving each moment. Imagine sitting quietly in a bustling cafe, watching the world around you. You notice the warmth of the cup in your hands, the rich aroma of your drink, and the soft hum of voices blending into a comforting melody. In that moment, you experience life as it is, simple, rich, and beautiful. To love your life is to love each moment, not by changing your circumstances, but by shifting how you experience the present. True contentment doesn't come from external achievements, but from embracing life as it unfolds. Take time to pause, notice the details, feel gratitude, and savor the beauty of now. When you learn to love each moment, you unlock the secret to loving your life. The passage reflects on a profound yet simple truth. Happiness is not something distant or unattainable. It resides in the present, often hidden in the ordinary moments we tend to overlook. It invites us to pause, breathe, and embrace the here and now, challenging the constant rush to achieve or change something in our lives. Mindfulness becomes the key to unlocking this perspective. By focusing on the small, seemingly mundane aspects of life, like the sunlight streaming through a window, the sound of rustling leaves, or the simple act of breathing, we uncover the beauty and joy already present. This shift in awareness turns routine tasks, such as washing dishes, into opportunities for connection and gratitude. The text emphasizes that by learning to love each moment, we transform our experience of life. The journey is no longer about striving for external changes, but about changing how we perceive and engage with the world. The Japanese concept of ichigo-ichi, one time, one meeting, reminds us that each moment is unique and unrepeatable. This awareness elevates the ordinary to the extraordinary, making life itself a gift. By letting go of the need for control and embracing life's natural flow, we replace anxiety with peace and dissatisfaction with gratitude. The passage encourages us to make 2025 the year we stop rushing and start truly living, cherishing each moment's impermanence and beauty. In essence, the path to fulfillment lies not in chasing happiness, but in recognizing and embracing it in the present moment, one precious breath at a time.